Hello guys, this is Fax View, and welcome to a brand new video of the English Premier League predictions, Game Week 13. And we start off, Arsenal vs Newcastle United. Arsenal will be hoping to bounce back here, following the 4-0 Premier League loss in their previous game against Liverpool. Over their preceding 6 fixtures, Mikel Arteta's Arsenal have seen rewards for their attempts on goal 10 times. An average number of goals scored per match of 1.67. And on the other hand, Newcastle United drew 3-3 in the Premier League match with Brentford. Showing their partiality to high-scoring matches, we've seen goals 21 times in the last 6 games in which Newcastle United have played. Giving an average of 3.5 goals each fixture, their opponents have hit 13 from this total. Pre-game facts show that Newcastle United have not emerged victorious against Arsenal in away games against them for the last 9 league matches, an awful away record. Haven't been defeated in their previous 2 league matches away from home. Have not won away from home in their last 6 league games. And now their head-to-head statistics. Looking over their past head-to-head meetings stretching back to April 2019, reveals that these fixtures have been a source of anguish for Newcastle United. They have not managed to register any victories whatsoever, while Arsenal have been the better of the two, running out winners in 100% of those ties. The previous league contest featuring the two was Premier League Matchday 34, on May 2021, when the final score was Newcastle United 0-2 Arsenal. Arsenal team news. The Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta will be grateful not to have any fitness worries to speak of before this game, owing to a fully injury-free group available to choose from. And on the other hand, with a fully injury-free group to choose from, the Newcastle United manager Eddie Howe has no fitness worries at all coming into this game. Finally, what is the prediction of this game? It's pretty clear that Newcastle United will have a difficult task to be putting goals past the Arsenal side, who have the capability to dominate this game and keep it tight in defense. We reckon that it will be a very comprehensive 2-0 win for Arsenal when all is said and done. And now, Norwich City vs Wolves. Norwich City will be hoping for a repeat of their last result, following the 2-1 Premier League triumph against Southampton. Dean Smith's Norwich City have found the net 5 times in their prior 6 outings. The corresponding tally of goals that have been scored against them in that time amounts to 11. Ahead of this clash, Norwich City haven't beaten Wolverhampton Wanderers in their previous 4 league matches. On the other hand, Wolves will come into the match following on from a 1-0 Premier League win to beat West Ham United in their previous fixture. The stats don't lie, and Wolves have been scored against in 5 of their last 6 matches, letting opponents get 7 goals overall. Defensively, Wolverhampton Wanderers have seen their frailties exposed. Looking at the pre-match facts, Wolverhampton Wanderers haven't been defeated by Norwich City when having played them away from home in the previous 2 league games. Have not won away from home in their last 2 matches in the league. And now their head-to-head statistics. Inspecting their past head-to-head meetings going back to 2016, shows that Norwich City have won 2 of these games and Wolves 3, with the number of draws being 1. The last league clash between the two was Premier League Matchday 27 on February 2020, which ended up with the score at Wolverhampton Wanderers 3-0 Norwich City. How about the team news on both sides? The two managers have no fitness worries to speak before this clash with a fully healthy squad to pick from. We therefore see a highly competitive game with a 0-1 win for Wolverhampton Wanderers, when the referee blows for full time. And now, Southampton heads to Anfield on Saturday, for the Premier League showdown with home side Liverpool. Liverpool, buoyed by their previous result, will be hoping for more of the same after a 2-0 Champions League triumph over Porto. Liverpool haven't been able to stop scoring goals, finding the back of the net in each and every one of their last 6 games. Heading into this fixture, Liverpool have not been beaten in their last 10 league matches at home, a run that they'll hope to extend here. On the other hand, Southampton, following on from suffering a loss in their previous game against Norwich City, in Premier League action, Southampton and their fans will hope to get a better result this time. Over the course of their last 6 clashes, Southampton have amassed a tally of 7 goals. Southampton have additionally got on the scoresheet on each one of those occasions. Over that period, their defenders have seen 5 goals scored by their opponents. Ahead of this clash, Southampton have not emerged victorious against Liverpool in games played away from home for the previous 7 matches in the league, not the best of away records. And now their head-to-head statistics. Looking over their past head-to-head clashes dating back to 2018 shows that Liverpool have won 5 of these games and Southampton 1, with the number of drawn matches being 0. The previous league contest featuring these sides was Premier League Matchday 35 on May 2021 when it finished Liverpool 2-0 Southampton. Both teams have no fitness concerns at all, a fully fit squad to pick from. Finally, what will be the predictable score in this clash? It's pretty clear that Southampton will need to play some great football to be getting goals against a Liverpool team who should be able to boss this game in attack, midfield and defense. Our selection here is for a 3-0 margin for Liverpool when the referee blows the final whistle. And now, Vieira versus Gerard. The Premier League tie at Selhurst Park on Saturday will see hosts Crystal Palace doing battle with Aston Villa. Crystal Palace enter this match coming off the back of a 3-3 Premier League drawn match versus Burnley. Fixtures with Crystal Palace have proved to be exciting encounters of late with a lot of goal-mouth action anticipated over their past 6 clashes alone. The sum of 20 goals have been scored for both teams combined. Ahead of this clash, Crystal Palace are unbeaten in their last 6 home league matches. And on the other hand, Aston Villa will come into the game after a 2-0 Premier League win against Brighton and Hove Albion in their most recent match. Looking at their form, and Aston Villa have been scored against in 5 of their last 6 games, with opponents netting 13 goals overall. At the back, Aston Villa have seen their frailties exposed. That kind of pattern isn't assured to be sustained into this game, however. A look at their previous results shows us that Aston Villa have not registered a win against Crystal Palace in away games against them for the last 3 league matches, have not won away from home in their last 3 league games. And now their head-to-head statistics. Looking at the statistics for their head-to-head meetings dating back to 2015, both clubs have shared the honours with Crystal Palace winning 3 of those games, Aston Villa 3-0 being draws in regulation time. The previous league match featuring the two was Premier League Matchday 36 on May 2021, which finished with the scoreline of Crystal Palace 3-2 Aston Villa. How about the fitness updates on this clash? The Crystal Palace boss Patrick Vieira has no fitness concerns to speak of before this clash owing to a completely healthy squad to pick from. And the Aston Villa boss Gerard doesn't have any fitness worries at all coming into this game. Our assessment is that Aston Villa will manage to score against this Crystal Palace lineup, although it possibly won't quite be as many as the goals that they could concede. We're tipping a very close game with a 2-1 victory for Crystal Palace. When the full-time whistle blows, let's just see how this one goes. And the next game will be the Premier League match at Amex Stadium on Saturday sees hosts Brighton ready themselves for the visit of Leeds United. Brighton won't want a repeat of their last result here, following the 2-0 Premier League losing effort in their last game against Aston Villa. It's been seldom in recent times that Brighton and Hove Albion have shown defensive steel. It will be a concern for them that Brighton and Hove Albion have been scored against in 5 of their previous 6 games, letting in 11 goals during the time. And on the other hand, Leeds United following on from a losing effort in their last game against Tottenham Hotspur in Premier League action. Leeds United and their travelling fans will hope for a better result here. Looking at their form, and Leeds United have been scored against in 6 of their last 6 games, with opponents netting 8 goals in all. In defense, Leeds United have seen their frailties exposed. Such a trend isn't assured to be continued into this match, of course. And now their head-to-head statistics. A review of their most recent head-to-head clashes dating back to 2015 shows that Brighton have won 5 of these and Leeds United 1, with the number of draws standing at 0. The last league contest featuring these sides was Premier League Matchday 34 on May 2021, which ended up with a score at Brighton and Hove Albion 2-0 Leeds United. The Brighton boss Graham Potter has 0 fitness worries to speak of before this clash thanks to a completely healthy squad available to select from. And also due to a fully healthy squad to choose from, the Leeds United boss Marcelo Bielsa doesn't have any fitness concerns to speak of coming into this match. Finally, with that in mind, we reckon that it will be a very even match with a 1-0 win for Brighton and Hove Albion when the full-time whistle blows. And now, Leicester City face off with the visiting Watford at King Power Stadium in the Premier League fixture on Sunday. Leicester City are hoping to win again following the 3-1 Europa League success against Legia Warsaw. It's been seldom in recent games that Leicester City have managed to hold out for a full 90 minutes. It will be a concern for them that Leicester City have been scored against in 6 of their previous 6 games, letting in 10 goals along the way. That kind of trend isn't assured to follow through into this next game, of course. Their past results show that Leicester City have not lost a league tie with Watford in their previous 2 games, haven't won at home in the past 2 league games. Watford head into the match after a 4-1 Premier League win with the defeat of Manchester United in their most recent match. The numbers tell their own story, and Watford have been scored against in 6 of their last 6 games, with opponents netting 11 goals in total. In defense, Watford could really do with shoring things up. Heading into this fixture, Watford have not beaten Leicester City when having played them away from home in the previous 6 league matches, not good at all. And now their head-to-head statistics. A look at their prior head-to-head clashes going back to 2017, tells us that Leicester City have won 3 of them and Watford 2, with the tally of drawn games being 1. The last league meeting featuring these clubs was Premier League back to 2020, when it finished Watford 1-1 Leicester City. We're of the opinion that Leicester City are likely to be able to create a good number of chances and successful shots on target. In contrast, Watford are also probably going to find it difficult getting on the scoresheet, but we do fancy them being dangerous for periods. We're therefore expecting to see a pretty comfortable 3-1 victory for Leicester City by the time that the referee blows the final whistle. And now, the Premier League game at Etihad Stadium on Sunday will see home team Manchester City taking on opponents West Ham United. Manchester City, buoyed by their previous result, will be hoping for more of the same after the 2-1 Champions League victory versus Paris Saint-Germain. Their more recent scorelines show that quality has been evident in the Manchester City rearguard. Manchester City have been stingy, resulting in the number of goals that have flown into the back of their net over the course of their past 6 matches standing at 4. Heading into this fixture, Manchester City are unbeaten in the league by West Ham United in their last 11 games. A long run without a loss. And on the other hand, West Ham United go into this game following a 0-2 Europa League win to defeat Rapid Vienna in their most recent outing. Throughout their 6 latest matches, David Moyes' West Ham United have seen their goal attempts be successful 11 times, earning them the goals per game average of 1.83. Coming into this meeting, West Ham United have not emerged victorious against Manchester City, when having played them away from home in the previous 5 matches in the league. Not good at all. And their head-to-head statistics, checking on their past head-to-head meetings going back to 2019, shows that these fixtures have not been fruitful for West Ham United. They have not managed to get themselves any victories whatsoever, while Manchester City have been the better of the two, running out winners in 67% of those matches. And there is no fitness concerns from both teams. Therefore, our feeling is that West Ham United have the ability to find the back of the net against this Manchester City side. Although that might not be enough to avoid a loss. We're expecting a tight encounter finishing with a 2-1 win for Manchester City at full time. Should be a good one. And now we leave this encounter for the channel team to predict. It is the Premier League meeting at Turf Moor on Sunday. We'll see home side Burnley fighting it out with Tottenham Hotspur. What is your opinion on this clash? Please provide your honest outcome through this game. The Premier League fixture at Community Stadium on Sunday will see home side Brentford welcoming opponents Everton. Brentford head into this match following on from a 3-3 Premier League draw against Newcastle United. Fixtures involving Brentford have tended to be absorbing affairs recently, with a lot of goal-mouth action the rule rather than the exception. Over their past 6 clashes, the sum total of 20 goals have been scored for both sides combined, with 8 of these being chalked up by Brentford. Heading into this fixture, Brentford are without a home win in the past 5 matches in the league. Their supporters are understandably frustrated. On the other hand, Everton, following on from being defeated in their last game at the hands of Manchester City in Premier League competition. Everton and their travelling supporters will be hoping that they can get a better result in this one. The attacking players from Everton have had real problems scoring goals over their previous 6 games, contributing the poor return of just 4 in those matches. The Toffees have also seen the collective goal tally of their opponents equal 12. We will just have to see if that trend can be sustained here. What will be the predictable result of this clash? Everton have enough to put one past this Brentford side. However, it may not quite be enough to avoid defeat. We're predicting a tight encounter finishing with a 2-2 when the referee blows the final whistle. And finally, the Premier League match at Stamford Bridge on Sunday sees home side, Chelsea facing opposition in the form of Manchester United. Chelsea will want to continue from where they left off last time out with the 4-0 Champions League triumph versus Juventus. Their more recent scoreline shine a light on the fact that there has been much resilience in the Chelsea rearguard. Chelsea have given the opposition little, resulting in the number of goals that have gone in at their end during their previous 6 games standing at 2. We will just have to find out if that trend can be sustained in this game. Looking at their past form shows that Chelsea are unbeaten in the league by Manchester United in their last 2 matches, have left without a victory over Manchester United in their previous 7 matches in the league, have not been beaten in their last 3 home league matches. And on the other hand, Manchester United head into the encounter following a 0-2 Champions League win with the downing of Vieira in their last outing. Illustrating their bias toward high-scoring encounters, we've seen goals 21 times in the last 6 games in which Manchester United have sent out their troops, yielding a mean average of 3.5 goals for each fixture. Opposing teams have hit 13 of these goals. Coming into this meeting, Manchester United are undefeated by Chelsea, when they have played them away from home in the previous 3 league games. And their head-to-head statistics, looking over their prior head-to-head clashes stretching back to 2019, shows us that Chelsea have won 1 of them and Manchester United 3, with the tally of drawn games standing at 2. A sum of 13 goals were scored between them during those clashes, with 4 of them for the Blues and 9 created by the Red Devils. That is an average goals per game value of 2.17. The last league meeting featuring these clubs was Premier League Matchday 26 on February 2021, and the score finished Chelsea 0-0 Manchester United. And finally, what will be the most predictable outcome of this game? In our view, Chelsea will probably get a couple of goals in this one when they face Manchester United, who might well find it difficult getting on the scoresheet. Our selection here is for a controlled 2-0 victory for Chelsea after 90 minutes.